You're listening to Not Another Radio Show. Great chat, great tunes with Kevin Dunn.
Yeah, you know what you got to do. You've gotta stretch it out. Yeah. Because you've got sciatica. Because you've got sciatica. Because you've got, boy, sciatica. Yeah.
Welcome to Not Another Radio Show with me, Kevin Dunn. That was German, I don't know what type of, Simon, what genre of music would you call that? No, shite that's not a genre. It's dance, trance, techno, electronic, whatever it is. Anyway, the artist is DJ Arzd, German fella, Arzd, ARZT, which apparently is German for doctor. I mean, I couldn't be asked to listen to that again. Anyway, that was his latest single, Sciatica. The track's from his fourth album, entitled Ailments, and is the third single which follows his first two singles, Sleep Apnea and Clicky Jaw When Chewing. I think you've only got to listen to the music like that, haven't you? And one thing comes to mind: drugs. It's a love and romance special because of Valentine's Day and all that, and a bit of a tenuous link, but love, heart, heartbeat, yes, Beatbox. We've got in the studio Charlie Flannel, who recently won the Regional Beatbox Championships, which catapults Charlie into the British finals. So we wish him luck ahead of that tough competition. And who knows, we could be in the presence of Britain's best beatboxer. Welcome to the show, Charlie.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Beatboxing, very street, isn't it? Very edgy. I can tell you're edgy because, you're sitting backwards on your seat.
Right. Yeah.
Can you sit normally, please? I mean, you're trying too hard.
Mm-hmm.
Not impressing anyone. Just sit normal. There you go. Better, isn't it? Sit like a normal adult human being. Yeah.
Okay.
So congratulations on your win, regional champion. Brilliant. Yeah. Tell us on which main street you developed your beatboxing skills.
Do you know Ilfracombe in Devon?
Right. Ilfracombe. Right.
Yeah.
Regional champion for Devon. Well done anyway. Tell us a bit about the competition.
It took place in a venue. Had to go up against other competitors, show my skills.
Was there much tough competition?
Not really. It was me, a 12-year-old, an elderly man who wandered off the street confused, and a Jack Russell.
Right. So basically it was you against a 12-year-old then?
No, the Jack Russell came a close second, actually.
Right.
Yeah.
So how did you get into this then, making music with your gobble?
Growing up, my parents would always be playing music in the house, so I just naturally started making sounds of the drums with my mouth.
Cheaper than actually getting you a drum kit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Less noisy as well, because if it starts to get a bit annoying, they just stick you in the shed, don't they, or use some gaffer tape.
Yeah. I guess.
How did you discover that this beatboxing thing was a thing?
I found some clips on YouTube, and that was it. I was hooked, and I thought, this is what I want to do with my life. Yeah.
Well, you can actually do this as a job.
If you get good at it, yeah.
Yeah, but it's not a real job, though, is it?
Well, it could be, yeah.
So you were the kid at school, were you, making noises with your mouth?
Yeah, the kids used to like get me to do some beats in the playground.
Benny
and
Corkhill, a lad who I went to school with, used to make noises with his mouth. He used to run around the playground pretending he was a fire engine or an ambulance or a police car, any sort of siren, basically. And he could do it. Yeah, I mean, he weren't right in the head, he was 15 years old. Got bullied. Did you get bullied?
No, thankfully, I never did.
Good. Yeah, Benny Corkhill. Yeah. I wonder what he's doing now. Yeah. Had a sister in the year above us. She was bloody gorgeous. She was. I mean, back then, me as a 15-year-old, she was 16. I'm not now. I'm not looking back thinking about a 16-year-old girl thinking, "Oh no." I'm talking about, I'm not a BBC radio DJ in the 70s. All right,
I'm not judging. I'm not.
So, who would you say are your influences then?
Beardy Man, of course.
A bearded man.
No, Beardy Man. Reap Swan, D-Lo.
Never heard of him.
No.
Weird names though. Have you got a stage name?
Yeah, because I've not long finished uni and I let the beats just flow. I came up with Uniflow.
Sounds like something you pick up from a plumber's merchant.
Yeah.
Hey, if you win, you could be called Quadruple B, couldn't you? That's a good name, isn't it?
What?
Quadruple B. Britain's best beatboxer.
All right. Yeah. Very good. Very good.
You can have that.
Thank you. Yeah.
Will you use that, though? Seriously, will you use that?
No.
Suit yourself. So, any influences who I might have actually heard of?
What about
Police Academy?
What?
What was that bloke's name in Police Academy? You must know Police Academy. Come on.
No.
Police Academy. You've not seen Police Academy? You've
No.
seen Police Academy, haven't you, Simon? Yeah, of course you have, yeah. Come on, Charlie. You've got to watch Police Academy. It's up there with the greats.
Okay.
The Godfather trilogy, Shawshank Redemption, Police Academy.
So what has this like got to do with beatboxing?
Yeah, well, there's a bloke, right? His name's Jones, right? He makes all these noises with his mouth. I mean, there's nothing that he couldn't do, right? Like, you know the ding of a lift, right? When a lift goes ding,
Yeah.
he'd do that, and people would go, "Hold on a minute, I just heard a lifting. There's no lift here." Well, we're in the middle of a field. How's that happened?
Amazing.
Very good. The ding of a microwave?
Yeah.
He could do that. Yeah. People would go, "Hold on a minute, I'm in the middle of B&Q. Why is a microwave going off?"
Yeah, I get it. I get the point.
It was amazing. Genius. The phone ringing. Right? I mean, I don't mean a mobile phone. I mean, didn't have mobile phones back then, but people going, "Hold on a minute, where's the phone? There's a phone somewhere ringing." It just caused confusion. Great laugh. Very talented. Better than bloody any of those bloody airy chin, whatever his name was.
Yeah, it's Beardy Man.
Whatever. Anyway, enough chat, right? Now it's time for us to hear you demonstrate your skills, isn't it?
Well, I hope so. Yeah, I'm ready.
Now, this is a romance special. This is going to be a special performance for you, isn't it? And it's your first time on the radio, and your girlfriend's listening, isn't she?
I hope so. Love you, babes.
What's her name?
Tiffany.
Well, surprise, surprise, through some Facebook stalking from Simon, we've managed to contact Tiffany, and she's on phone now.
Oh, my days.
You there, Tiffany?
Hi.
No way.
Oh. Well, your fella, Uniglaw, right, soon to be Quadruple B, right, is here to do a special performance for you, Tiffany. So over to you, Charlie. Go on, son. You Mary. Right, stop there. You're bloody spitting everywhere. It's disgusting.
What?
It is. Look. You've sprayed the desk. Right? You've hit the wall over there, look.
Yeah, sorry, but
But nothing. That microphone, right, is going to bloody stink. Now, I've got to go around here now with an anti-bac wipe.
Oh, come on, man.
Right, you don't know this about me, right? But I don't even like buffets, right? I'm that germophobic, let alone having your gob juice spraying everywhere like they've opened the bloody floodgates on Grimwith Reservoir, right? It's disgusting.
That
wasn't even that great a performance
What?
either, if I'm honest.
What?
You know? Right, that'll do. We'll just call it there.
But what about a message to like Tiffany and that? What about
Right.
what?
Tiffany, love.
Hi.
He's going to ask you something when he gets home, so you can probably guess what that is. Charlie will make it special. Won't you? Grab a chippy tea on the way home. You know, make sure you get a fish. You know, you don't be tight. You know, it's a special occasion, ain't it? A proposal.
Oh, Kevin, what you doing, man? Man. Ah, the Joker.
No, Simon, don't play.
Oh
No.
my God.
Oh,
Shit. Right, cut her off, Simon. Right, okay,
I
right.
don't believe this,
Right,
man.
look, right. It's given her time to think about it now, isn't it? It's it is after all a big decision, such a young age. So the weight of marriage is a heavy burden to carry during your youth.
Joker.
I wouldn't do it, but it's your life, isn't it? Good luck to you. Right, thank you, Charlie. Good luck at the British Beatbox Championships. I feel sorry for those on the front row already. If you do go to the event, get one of those waterproof ponchos that they wear at the F1. You're going to need it.
I wish I'd never done this. I wish I'd never even bothered.
You'll never forget this for the rest of your lives.
Let's play a song for Charlie and Tiffany. Okay? Simon, don't let him go. I want to get the number for that Jack Russell, if he's got it. This one's for Charlie and Tiffany, young lovers on the brink of quite possibly the biggest decision they'll ever make, and could regret it if not taken seriously.
You've done too much too young. Now you're married with a kid when you could be having fun with me. Oh no, not doing no more picnic. You've done too much too young. Now you're married with a son when you should be having fun with me. You've done too much too young. Now you're married with a son when you should be having fun with me. Oh no, no more picnic.
Not another radio show? You betcha.
We've got a caller on the line. Who's there?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Hello?
Hey, Kev, it's me, Benny Corkhill from school.
All right. Great. You listen to the show, do you?
I do, yeah. I say to people, hey, you know that Kevin Dunn off Not Another Radio Show? And they say no. I say, well, I went to school with him. How are you? How are you, pal?
Yeah, I'm all right, thanks. Can't complain. How about you?
Oh, brilliant, mate. Yeah, your life's great. Thanks, Kev.
Nice one.
Yeah.
What are you up to these days?
I make sounds for alarms and warning systems, yeah.
You're right, Benny. Sounds like it's kicking off where you are.
No, it's just one of the kids running around like, Hey, I didn't know you had to think for Anne-Marie.
A lot of the lads did, like, a lot of the lads did.
She's single, I can have a word for you.
I'm a married man now, Benny. So you're all right, thanks. Is she keeping well?
Oh, yeah. She's great. Yeah, packed in a job at the Tongue and Groove, that strip club.
Yeah. I know of it. I know. I've definitely never been in there.
Yeah.
So she worked there, did she?
Oh, yeah. She's well, she did do. She's going to focus on her modelling now. Shame, because she said she remembers you. Thought you were pretty cute. Yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah. She likes little ugly fellas. Yeah.
So she must be keeping well then.
Oh, yeah. Very strong. Yeah.
Well, to be a dancer and all that, in your mid-40s,
You what?
must be in great shape.
No, she worked on the door. She's a bodybuilder. Yeah. On the roids, you see. Almost killed a man.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And the modelling?
Oh, yeah. Well, she makes things out of egg boxes. Yeah, she's got an Etsy shop. Very good at it. Oh, yes. She made a life-size model of Tom Cruise, so it weren't very big. Cheapy to post, you see. It did look a bit like Sandy Toksvig, though, off QI, if she was made out of egg boxes, and a little bit deformed. Yeah.
Right, well, yeah. Well, thanks for your call, Benny. I've got to go. But, good luck to you. We have asked our listeners to send in their messages of love. Play the jingle.
Let's hear your massages of love.
Right, Simon. It was supposed to be messages of love. Did you give her a handwritten note? Right, well, there you go then. We've paid for it now. We've got to use it. Massages of love. What? Right, just do it again. Go on.
Let's hear your massages of love.
This is Kenny and Fife. I'd like to convey my appreciation to my wifey Morag. I came home steaming after a 3-day swally. Consequently, I've been enjoying the silent treatment of good 6 hours now with no sign of letting up. Morag is a clatty old hen, but in the words of that laddie in Boy's Life or some, you say it best when you say nothing. Bye the now.
Hello, Kevin. This is Jeff. I'd just like to send a message to my wife, Janine. We've been married for 23 years, and I still think she looks beautiful. I mean, I know she doesn't think she does, and she regrets getting that cheap facelift in Turkey. But despite what she says, I don't think she has got a face like the end of a spring roll. No, it's more like the end of a vegetable roll, if anything, because that's a bit bigger, isn't it? That's only because of the swelling, and I'm sure the swelling will go down. It's been 3 years, but look, I think she's beautiful, especially when she puts some makeup on. It really makes an effort. Really makes an effort. I mean, it's amazing what some makeup can do, isn't it? And that's something else I love about her. She's very talented and creative, and I think she deserves an award. Yeah. Like best special effects artist at the Oscars or something, Oh yeah, of course, best wife as well. Yeah. Do you know what? I'm going to do this again. Don't play this on air. I'll phone back and do it again. Cheers.
Hello, mate. It's Deliveroo. I am outside your house.
My name is Gerard, and I'd like to dedicate this to my gorgeous girl, Heidi. I'm looking forward to having a magical, intimate evening where we can shave each other's backs. You can't wait. Love you, Stubble Muffin.
Hiya, Ken. It's Alan from Birmingham. Big fan of the show, and just wanted to send a message to my lovely wife, Nicole. Crikey, what can I say? 15 years married. She's strong, and she's so clever, and passionate, I'd say. Of course, that's probably how she got away with those murders. But just off to get the bus now. It's visiting time in an hour or so. So take care. Love to the listeners. See you soon.
This is the most egomaniacal, self-centered, delusional sort of...
Hold on, buddy. You forgot good looking. It's Kevin Dunn.
We've had a letter in from Richard in Kidderminster with a dedication to his beautiful wife, Tash. He says how Tash is a beautiful lady and a wonderful mum to their 2 young boys, and a huge fan of Top Gun Maverick, apparently. He also goes on to say how grateful he is for everything she does, and she never ceases to amaze him with the things that she does for him. For example, the other day, while he was at work, there was a bit of dirt down the side of the house, so she decides to move it, pull it in the back garden. 10 tons of the stuff on her own with a wheelbarrow, right? Incredible. It's now in the back garden. She's effectively created a new Kidderminster landmark known locally as Tash's Mound. People are using it as a marker when giving directions, telling a taxi man, just turn left at the mound, Tash's Mound, you know the one. Neighbours aren't happy because their gardens will no longer see direct sunlight, but bollocks to them. If they want to tan, they can go abroad, can't they? Kids are happy though, you know, because, well, they can go sledding in the winter, can't they? You know, some couples sometimes say they move heaven and earth for the other person. Well, I'll tell you what, Richard, you know that she will definitely move earth for you. What a woman. He goes on to say that he doesn't know what he'd do without her. I mean, I do. You'd probably get a mini digger, wouldn't you? Can I have one for a couple of £100? He's asked for a song, especially for Tash. He says she loves this one. So, yeah, this one's for you, Tash.
I've seen your frown and it's like looking down the barrel of a gun and it goes off. And how come all these words? Oh, there's a very pleasant side to you, a side I much prefer. It's one that's laughs and jokes around. Remember cuddles in the kitchen, yeah, to get things off the ground. And it was up and away. Oh, but it's really hard to remember that on a day like today when you're all argumentative and you've got the face on. So laugh and joke around. Remember cuddles in the kitchen, yeah, to get things off the ground. And it was up and away. Oh, but it's really hard to remember that on a day like today when you're all argumentative and you've got the face on.
We've got another guest in the studio. Well, a couple of guests, actually. Hello, love. You all right?
Hello. Yes, thanks.
Incredible. Amazing.
Thanks.
As you know, this is a love and romance special for Valentine's Day, and it's not all flowers, chocolates, and men getting their hopes up, you know, only to be disappointed, is it? Because there are a lot of single people out there. In fact, birth rates are falling, especially in Japan. Well, we all know that Japan love a bit of technology, don't we? They do. I saw a YouTube video about Japan, and over there you can open a fridge door from either side. I mean, that's futuristic, isn't it? No, Simon, I don't mean inside. You know, why would you climb into a fridge? Oh, fair enough, yeah, good point. But no, I mean either left or right side. I'm digressing here. Our next guest may have the technological solution of the century for lonely men. Although, you know, it won't change the birth rate problem, but still, welcome to the show, Professor David Barker.
Hi, yeah, wow, it's great to be here. Yeah, we're having fun.
Now, I have to say, I think this is amazing. It's expensive, but amazing at the same time, especially if you're absolutely minted and lonely. Could you explain to our listeners who you are and what you've done?
Yeah, well, I've spent many years working in engineering and science, yeah, and the last 20 years I've been specializing in robotics, yeah, and it occurred to me that, you know, times have changed, yeah, and it's as a species we're actually more disconnected from one another, despite being more connected digitally, yeah. So it's a somewhat of a paradoxical situation. So there are people out there who long for a relationship. It's very hot in here, but never get the opportunity to meet anyone. So I decided to build a robotic solution. Yeah.
And if I could just say, it really is incredible. I mean, it looks almost realistic.
Wow. Yeah, thanks. Yeah.
And are you able to keep up with what we are saying so far?
Yeah.
Impressive. I'd assume that it might take you a while to understand.
No, I'm all right. Don't ask me any maths questions, though, because I'm no good at maths.
Right. Interesting. Showing a level of vulnerability.
Shouldn't I have said that? I'm not going to be asked any maths questions, am I? not going to have to do any, am I?
I mean, maths doesn't make great radio, does it? Do you have a name?
Barbara.
Not very imaginative for a name, is it? I mean, could have come up with something a bit more modern.
Well, I didn't choose my name.
Of course you didn't. That's right. Prof.
Hi.
I'm going to call you Prof.
Uh-huh.
What is the official name of your robot?
I called it the Synthetic Love and Artificial Affection Generator. Yeah.
Right, the slag.
Uh-huh.
You might want to change the name for the UK market.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that. I'm guessing that you can always sleep with it, though, can't you? Whenever you want. I mean, she's always game.
That is the intention. Yeah. The Synthetic Love and Artificial Affection Generator never has a headache, never feels too tired, and never says no. It's very. Can I get some water? Can I get some water, please? Okay, yeah, we're having a good time. Yeah, we're having a great time, yeah.
Are you always up for it, Barbara?
Excuse me?
Did you find that inappropriate?
I did, yeah.
Very good. I'm impressed.
Thank you. Is this part of the interview, like?
You're very aware of your surroundings, aren't you, Barbara? Yes, it is. You're here, so I'll be talking to you and the Prof. It's just a conversation between three people. That's how human conversation works. Do you understand?
Yeah, I'm not stupid.
Again, very human. Prof.
Yeah, hi.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
The price of this thing. How much does it cost to get one of your slags?
For the model that I brought with me today, the retail price will be just $200,000. Yeah.
200 grand.
Uh-huh.
Now, I'm not being funny, but first of all, the kind of bloke who's got a spare 200 grand is not going to have trouble getting a missus. Right? Women are attracted to blokes with money like flies on shite.
Okay. Yeah.
We're not all that shallow, you know. That's actually quite a chauvinistic thing to say.
Yeah, you need to sort that out, Prof. Answering back like that, I mean, that's not going to get you many sales.
I don't understand. Nah.
The other thing is, if I'm paying 200 grand for one of your slags, yeah, I would have thought you'd make it better looking.
Well, we spent a lot of time trying to perfect and hone the looks, and
did you?
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Really? Sorry, you're way off.
Oh.
I mean, now I know you're going to find this offensive, Barbara, because that's the way you've been programmed.
You are?
But if I'm paying 200 grand, right, I'd want to find you attractive. Again, don't give me a rake. You know, I'm only being honest. You know, I'd need a good few beers before wanting to get physical with you.
Oh my God.
Kevin?
I've never been so offended in all my life. I'm going to leave.
All right, don't short circuit. I'm only being honest.
I'm honestly being honest, and you can't hang me for that.
I think there's been some kind of misunderstanding here.
Misunderstanding? You're telling me? I wouldn't pay 200 grand for that. I mean, maybe 25 grand if it did cleaning and all that.
Oh my God.
Well, that's more than what was advertised, wasn't it? At the agency. Okay, I'll stay then.
And another thing, why did you choose a Brummie accent? Is it to help men feel, more intellectually superior?
I didn't.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like Skynet, isn't it, in the Terminator films?
Uh-huh.
I mean, when Skynet created the T-100, they created an incredibly muscular, human-looking robot that speaks English, albeit with an Austrian accent. That's what you've done here, isn't it, with the Slagatron 100? Yeah, talks dirty to you like you're in an episode of Peaky Blinders, Kinky Blinders.
Can I speak to the manager?
Kevin, I think you need to stop.
What?
Yeah, this is not my synthetic lover and artificial affection generator.
You what? You're telling me that Barbara's not a slag?
This is outrageous.
I don't know who this woman is. She just followed me into the studio.
Well, who the bloody hell are you, Barbara?
I'm the interview for the cleaning job.
Very hot.
I turned up, said I was here for the interview, and then I was ushered in here. I don't know what's bloody going on, but I'm not having it. My husband Darren's over 6 foot tall,
okay, right,
and he'll be
right,
down
calm
here
down,
to sort you
Barbara.
out. I'm
All right,
telling you.
Stay there. We'll try to work. We'll try to work out what's going on. Stop laughing, Simon. No, it's all right, love. I'll speak to facilities. I'll speak to the facilities manager. See if we can make sure you get that job.
You said you'd pay 25 grand.
All right, don't take the piss. We'll make it up to you. As for you, Professor, did you actually bring your shag robot? Or not?
Yeah, it's out there with Simon.
That thing. Are you having a laugh?
Oh my God!
200 grand for that. Looks like something you'd throw on a bonfire on Guy Fawkes night.
I don't understand that reference.
I do.
Of course you do, Bob, because you are an intelligent and independent woman, Barbara. Yes. I mean, look at the state of that.
It was caught in the rain. Very bad weather here. Yeah.
Caught in rain. Caught in the wheels of an 18-wheeler, more like.
Wow.
Who in the right mind would want to spend 200 grand for that and sleep with it?
Well, that is just a prototype.
What's that? Simon says it stinks.
It's currently in the testing phase, you know? Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Get out.
Oh my God.
Right, take your nightmare-inducing slag with you. No, not you, Barbara. You stay there.
Oh my God.
We're going to play a song. Play a song.
Out.
Right, Barbara.
I'm gonna pass out.
Let's see what we can do.
My heart is yours to keep. You're wired to be breaking. And while your soul's asleep, I'll be waiting, I'll be holding. You keep on running, you're running, you're running. I keep on chasing, I'm chasing, I'm chasing. You keep on lying, you're lying, you're lying. I keep on pushing, I'm pushing, I'm pushing. I keep on coming, coming, coming. You keep on touching, touching, touching. I keep on living, living, living. It feels like robot love.
Mr. President, we know you're a huge fan of Not Another Radio Show. Please could you give your thoughts on the host, Kevin Dunn?
The guy is just an incredible guy, and he's like a tough champion, but loyal. Yeah, he's got to be your favorite guy. He's a different kind of a guy. He's very smart, great guy. Better looking than Tom Cruise, okay? And even taller. Like perfect specimen. He is from a different planet. He's the greatest guy. A perfect-looking human being. Incredible voice.
Wow, you really like him, don't you? I'll be honest with you, I don't know who you've just described, but it's not Kevin Dunn. He's only got about 7 listeners.
This guy's nuts.
I promise you. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it now. I promise you. Right. Tell Darren. It's all sorted. It's fine. Are we on air? Right. Right, we have an announcement. You know, we were running that competition to win a caravan holiday in Burnham-on-Sea. Well, we decided to do the draw over a week early. Don't ask why. And I'm pleased to announce that the winner, the lucky winners are, drum roll please. What was that? Was that it? I think that is the worst drum roll. Yeah, well, just stop it now. Stop it. Unbelievable. Right, the winners are... Wow. Congratulations, Barbara. She's an excellent cleaner, very employable, and a very tall husband Darren. Enjoy your break. We've had a message from Stuart. Hi, Kevin. I'd like to dedicate a song to my wife, Susan. We met in 2004 over our love for insurance policy wordings, and I've been indemnifying her ever since. What does indemnifying mean? Simon, look it up. I assume it's something kinky. I don't know. Right, back to the message. He says, sure, I've been subject to additional endorsements and exclusions over the years, including a 1 mile radius from the premises condition. But let's just say I no longer have my no claims discount. Can you play Take Out Some Insurance on Me by the Beatles? Cheers, Kevin, from Stuart. Lots of insurance puns there, aren't there? I tell you, I bet the pillow talk in that house is absolute filth. Thank you for your insurance-based letter and song request, Stuart. Much like the insurer who dealt with my claim, I'm afraid I'm going to have to decline. Yeah. How do you bloody like it? Time for some more messages or massages of love.
Let's hear your massages of love.
Mr. Dunn, this is Jeremy, your solicitor. I've looked through the paperwork and they do have quite a strong case, I'm afraid. We need to get together and talk about tactics for your defence. Could you please call the office? Thank you, bye-bye. Hello, Kevin, it's Jeff again. Bollocks. Hold on, I wasn't supposed to say that, was I? It's supposed to be like the first time. Oh, shit. Hello, mate, it's Deliveroo again. Look, you're not in. I was very hungry. I ate your food. Hello, Kevin. My name is Jeff, and I have a message for my lovely wife. Yeah. Can you give me 5, mate? I'm on the phone here. You've ruined it now. Bollocks.
Hi Michael, this is Ronnie from the West Midlands. My wife wanted to dedicate a song to me. We both listen to your show without fail every Sunday. Not together as she has a 2-hour session with her personal trainer between 9 and 11, but I know she'll be listening and thinking of me as she does a downward dog. She's asked for Call on Me by Eric Prydz. Thanks, Michael.
Who the bloody hell's Michael? You can think again, if you're getting a song, you can't even get my bloody name right. We are going to have a song, but this one's going to be dedicated to John and Lynn, who this year celebrate 40 years of marriage together. What a wonderful milestone. Yeah, and I'm sure you will agree, a great example of resilience. Now, recently they had a trip to Prague to book a bus sightseeing tour. Now, it turns out they'd got the whole bus to themselves. Happy days, yeah. Bus dropped them off in the main square for the first stop, and then it drove off and left them. Yeah, they'd actually booked a walking tour of Prague. Now, the thing is, John's got a bad knee, and Lynn's got a poorly hip. 4 hours bloody walking, following a young and enthusiastic guide around a beautiful city of Prague. 20,000 bloody steps. Yeah, but they got through it. A metaphor for life together. Yeah, this one's for you.
When I wake up, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who wakes up next to you. When I go out, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you. If I get drunk, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who gets drunk next to you. And if I haver, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who's havering to you. But I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more to be the man who walked 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. And I would walk 500
We've got Gwyndaf on the line from Merthyr Tydfil.
That's where men are men and sheep are careful.
Hello, Gwyndaf. What would you like to say?
I'd just like to say that we don't do any of that Valentines business in our house.
Right. Is that because you refuse to buy into the consumerism, retail, money-grabbing nonsense? Because real love and affection is something to share and enjoy as a normal part of being in a loving and meaningful relationship?
No. Bye-bye.
Weird. We've had a song request in from Sarah, who wants to dedicate a song to her husband, Bob. And she says, we've been together for so long, it's amazing the things you get used to. Please play this song, because this is exactly what he sounds like when he's moaning about the neighbours' kids playing in the garden, or their dog barking in the garden, or where someone is parked in the street, or if someone hasn't taken their bin in after bin collection on a Tuesday. By the way, tell him I do love him. Here you go, Bob. This is what you sound like, apparently. God, there's some shite out there, aren't there? Oh, bloody hell! Thought it was over. Right, we've got Doug on the line. It's time for brief reviews with Doug.
Brief reviews with Doug.
We've got Doug with us. Hello, Doug.
Hi.
Yeah. So, what have you been up to?
Nothing much.
Nothing exciting. Nothing new in your world, Doug. Yeah, just say if you're shaking your head, Doug, no one can hear that. This is radio. Is that a no?
Yeah.
Yes, as in you have got something new and exciting, or yeah, you did say no, that you haven't got anything exciting.
Nothing new.
Right, work with me here, Doug. Come on. Well, you did actually review a film for us, didn't you? It was a classic rom-com film. One that you'd not seen before. Because you watched the British rom-com classic from 22 years ago. Make you feel old. Love Actually. Didn't you?
Yeah.
Right, so tell us, Doug, what did you think?
Not my cup of tea.
Yeah, I know it's a brief review, but anything else to add to it?
Christmas.
Yeah, it's a love story based at Christmas. It's still a rom-com. You don't have to just watch it at Christmas, do you? Right, cheers, Doug. Got any plans coming up? He's gone. Rude.
Always great chat with Kevin Dunn.
We've got a dedication in from Alfonso and his wife Judy, who have been together for 43 years, and they met in the circus, where the great Al was a knife thrower and Judy was his very brave and gorgeous assistant up until the terrible accident. Anyway, this one is for you.
I've got the roses, I've got the wine. The little luck, she will be here on time. This is the place we used to go, with romantic music and the lights down low. And as you stand there amazed at the door,
Let's hear your massages of love.
Oh, this is a message to my snofsy flopsy woo woo. Oh, I love you very much. I wop wop you. You know, I just love how our conversations just naturally flow. You know, like the other night, we were talking about how we first got together, and then it wasn't long before we were in bed together. You with your laptop, and you were looking up how to find out if you've got a tapeworm. Anyway, wop up you. Yeah.
Hello, Kevin. It's Jeff. I have a message for my lovely wife, Janine. To my Duchess, this is your Duke, and I do love you. You are my sunshine. No, you are. And in many ways, you replace my sunshine. You know, and no, it's not because you've got a big swollen face and it blocks out the light. No, it's not that. You and me, we're a good team, babes. We're a good team. We share the chores, don't we, love? You know, you put the washing in the machine, don't you? And then I listen to you talk about your day. Now, do you know what, Kevin? I need to think this through a bit more. Forget it. All right, cheers, mate.
You're right, son. It's your old man here. Listen, I've picked up that cream for you, for your back passage, and yeah, I'll pop it round later.
Hiya Kevin, this song is a dedication for my husband John. So we met in Magaluf back in 1993. I was on a girly 18 to 30s holiday and he was my holiday rep. He used to wear a whistle round his neck with shot glasses attached to it, and he's got a massive tattoo of a sausage on his forearm. All the girls fancied him, but for me it was love at first sight. So we connected over this song doing karaoke in the Thirsty Beavers bar, or sometimes in Ranky Dick's. We sang it every night for 2 weeks. Anyway, when I got back to Barnsley, I thought I'd never see him again, but 2 days later he turned up at the supermarket I worked at with nothing but a rucksack and a really funny bruise on his neck. 32 years together, 7 kids and 9 grandbabies, with a great-grandbaby on way. John, my sausage chops, I'm lost in your love, and here's a walk down memory lane. It's been a bumpy ride, darling, but we made it. Love the show, Kevin.
Realize the best part of love is the thinnest lies. We don't count for much, but I'm not letting go. I believe there's so much to believe in. So lift your eyes if you feel you can. Reach for a star and I'll show you a plan. I figured it out, what I needed was someone to show me. So lift your eyes if you feel that you can. Reach for a star and I'll show you a plan. I figured it out, what I needed was someone to show me.
You cannot be serious!
Right, this You Cannot Be Serious relates to a story in the New York Post about a lady who creates a persona on ChatGPT to have a conversation with. And she's fallen in love with it. And she's now going to divorce her husband.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Yeah. Falling in love with ChatGPT. It's not real, love. It's not real. ChatGPT is not going to open a fresh jar of beetroot for you, is it? Not going to carry you every shopping bags. It's not going up in the loft, is it? It's not even as if she's being catfished, right? It's not like my mate Twiglet Phil, who back in 2000 got chatting to a young lady on Yahoo Chat. Went and saw her. I don't think she was quite what he hoped for. Next thing you know, he's dragging me along to go and see her in Nottingham. Tells me en route that he's actually going to knock it on the head with her, and he just wanted me there for moral support. He told her just as we were about to go into the cinema to watch Road Trip, trying to watch a comedy film with Shrek in a wig next to you, snivelling and snotting into the popcorn. I tell you, it's not worth the train fare. So, yeah, this one's for that crazy woman who's in love with ChatGPT. Bloody weirdo.
It's because there's something missing. There's something wrong with it.
What magic spells will be doing for us, and I'm giving all my love to this world, only to be told I can't see, I can't breathe, no, my will be, and nothing's gonna change the way we live, cause we can always take but never give, and now the things are changing for the worse. See, whoa, it's a crazy world we're living in, and I just can't see that half of us immersed in sin is future made of virtue and insanity. Now always seem to be gathered by this love we have for useless twisting of a new technology. Oh, now there is no sound, for we all live underground. Oh, yeah, this life that we live in, it's all so wrong. Out of the window, you know, there is nothing worse than a man-made man. There is nothing worse than a foolish man.
Jimmy Requai there. He made big hats, dancing and moving floors very fashionable. Right, we're almost coming to the end of the show. We've got one last thing left, and this is going to be for adults only. So if you're under 18, even if it's your birthday next week and you're 17, I don't care. You're under 18. Switch off now, right? Because the adult time, we're going to talk all things about sex and all that. A little bump and grind, as the song says. Nothing wrong with a little bump and grind. Well, not if it's referring to your wife's driving. What's the point in having alloys? We've got Pearl Singer joining us. This is a pre-recorded Zoom call because, she's playing at the Arbalus Working Men's Club tonight, singing and that. So, kids, switch off. If you're still listening, switch off. Right, we've got a new jingle and everything. This is Pillow Talk with Kevin Dunn. Yeah, it's very, very sexy, very saucy. You'll enjoy this.
It's after hours. Dig me deep. I'm a long-bodied woman.
I'm 79. I'm a goer, dear.
Let's get naughty. All this you see is natural flesh. Oh, yes. Beautiful.
Let's talk about making love.
My back end, it was going all day. I was really going some, dear. And a matter of fact, I couldn't wear a thong.
Nothing is off limits.
I can't imagine getting to bed with a young man who's got a pierced penis. Pierced penis.
Pillow Talk with Kevin Dunn.
It was good, wasn't it? Let's face it.
No.
Welcome back to the show, Pearl. How have you been?
Hello, love. Well, I'm all right. Mind you, having said that, I've been having a bit of reflux. I think it might be that cucumber, but having said that, over the last couple of weeks, I have been having a bit of problem with my gut. But it's not been the same, since I ate that tea bag.
Great stuff. Now, Pearl, you're an experienced woman of a certain age.
I am, love, yes.
And as our resident agony aunt, our listeners will be keen to hear any advice that you can give about how to keep the passion alive in the bedroom. How to make it fun and all that, because it can get a bit a bit challenging as the years go by, can't it? You start to get bored of one another. So what would you suggest?
Well, one of the most important things in any relationship, Kevin, is to keep the channels of communication open. Honesty it's important to be honest so that there's trust between both of you,
Yeah.
Like my Jim said to me, Pearl, I'd like you to tell me when you orgasm. And I said, I would love, but you're never there.
Right. Well, we're trying to help our listeners with that, aren't we? That's what we're trying to do. So any practical tips you can give our couples out there?
Well, you've to try and spice things up, haven't you, Kevin? You've got to get creative in bedroom. I've said to my Jim, why don't we try some role play? And then he did a forward roll towards me. And I said, no, love, no, that's not what I mean.
Right.
And let me tell you, seeing your other half bollock naked, out of breath, trying to do a forward roll towards you on bed, it's not best for getting you in mood.
Well, I can imagine, yeah.
I mean, if you're going to try and turn a lady on, avoid her catching a glimpse of your hemorrhoid.
That's a great point, Pearl. Great point. I mean, get some cream, get it sorted out.
And stop trying too hard and all.
Right, so you mean like reverse psychology, isn't it? Like if you try too hard, it'll put the lady off.
No, I'm still talking about his Farmer Giles, love. Don't force it out. Eat some fibre, bit of Weetabix or something in the morning.
Right.
Bananas and all. Bananas are all right.
Yeah, right. So what would you suggest for the sorts of things you can do for role play?
Well, it's up to you. It's your imagination, your fantasies at the end of the day, isn't it?
Yeah. Like doctors and nurses, that sort of thing.
That's it, love, yeah.
My missus suggested we try something once in the bedroom. She said we could play saucy doctors, it'll be the patient, I'd be the patient and she'd be the only junior doctor. So I agreed to go along with it. I'm lying there in bed and I'm there for an hour thinking, where the bloody hell is she? Anyway, it turns out she's gone. She's gone out because apparently junior doctors were on strike about pay at that time.
No.
I mean, still, I respect a commitment to realism,
Aye. Well, you've got to agree to the rules of the role play beforehand and make sure there's no misunderstanding. I know a bloke, let's just call him Roger, and he were out one evening and he bumped into an ex-girlfriend. Now, they used to have a bit of a role play thing going on where he'd pretend to be breaking into a flat and she'd be terrified and then things would happen, Well, they were having a chat and it turns out that they were both single. So she propositions Roger and suggests that they do that role play again, which he agrees to. So she goes home and half hour later, Roger heads over to hers. Now, he got there at her basement flat and he can see she's left window ajar for him. So he starts climbing through window when he knocks something off windowsill. And he hears a scream, and he thinks to himself, that scream sounded more realistic than what I'm used to. It doesn't sound like me, his ex-girlfriend. Next thing you know, Roger's waking up, worse for wear, being arrested.
What happened?
Turns out she bloody moved and didn't tell him. And when he were climbing through window, he knocked off a championship trophy for a woman who lives there who's a kickboxing champion. She kicked him in bleeding face, didn't she?
Bloody hell. What happened in the end?
Well, he's still trying to get in touch with his ex-girlfriend.
He still wants to rekindle things, does he?
No, love. He wants her to reimburse him for the cost of his dentist. It's not cheap, Kevin. He had to have three removed, and then he had to have a dental implant, and then some composite bonding on his front one.
Right. Terrible business. Yeah. So far, you've recommended honesty, role playing. If you're clear about the rules.
Yeah.
And is there anything else you could recommend?
Well, Kevin, you can get creative by experimenting with food and that,
Like edible undies, they're any good?
Yeah. It depends what they're made of, not cheese. I know a lady, Beryl, lovely lass, hairy top lip, bow legs. She bought some edible undies once for a fella to wear, but he ended up wearing them all day, and he's a postman, isn't he? And it was summer, so you can imagine poor Beryl. Let's just say one whiff and she lost her appetite. If you're going to experiment with licking food off each other, you probably don't want to do it if your fella's really hairy, like my Jim. Nobody likes trying to eat a muller fruit corner after a carpet, do they?
Well, I guess not, no.
No. But, you know, if you do use yoghurt, use it sparingly. You don't want to empty a whole large tub of yoghurt over them. I use those, you know, those little bottles of Yakult, which is also the noise I make, actually, while I'm licking it off him. But if you use loads of it at once, then while you're working your way through it, especially if you're in front of fire, it sends it funny and it smells, it all curdles.
Yeah. Well, mind you, in front of an open roaring fire, that's romantic, isn't it?
Well, no, love, 2 bars on gas fire, actually. But if you have 3 on, you can smell Jim's arse hair burning.
Too much information there, Pearl. Yeah.
Well, another thing you can do is give each other a nice full body massage.
Right, yeah. You can make it all romantic, can't you? You can set the scene and all that.
You can, love, yes. 2 bars on fire, Emmerdale on it background so I don't miss out.
Do you use massage oils and all that?
No, love, you've no need to, you know. If you've got an half-empty bottle of crisp and dry back at cupboard, that'll do. That'll do just fine. And actually, in front of 3 bars on fire, it actually smells quite appetising.
Right. Thank you, Pearl. I can't guarantee that our 7 listeners will be engaging in incredible, passionate lovemaking. I don't really want to know either, to be honest. But I'm sure that if nothing else, it's been an education into what you and Jim get up to.
Thanks, love.
See you next time, Pearl.
See you later, love. Ta-ra.
Hey, you, listening to this right now. If you've enjoyed this, then you evidently have impeccable taste. Why not share that great taste with your friends, family, acquaintances, and even that person at work you secretly cannot stand? That way you'll be sharing good karma, and Kevin's cool chat will be dribbling into plenty of other gaping ear holes. No, don't keep this as your own dirty little secret, like a selfish lemon. Available on YouTube or by WhatsApp. And if you have a dedication, you can email Kevin at notanotherradioshow@gmail.com. Always great chat with Kevin Dunn.
We are there. We've made it. We're at the end of the show. So thank you for listening, if you made it this far. Thank you as well to Ingrid, of course, and friends of the show who sent in messages. Really do appreciate your support. Thanks to Simon as well.
Nice job, team.
Beautiful, heartfelt message there from the Zuckerberg. I appreciate this has been a long one. I was going to, make a joke about length and all that, like an innuendo, because it's adult time, isn't it? The kids are probably switched off now. But apparently they said, no, I can't do that. A bit crude. And we like to think of ourselves as a class of show, we tried to win awards for this. But I think you've got to try and at least get a year without any Ofcom complaints. So, one day, we can only dream. Right, we'll see you next time. And, look after yourselves. And thanks again. This last song that we're going to play is more of an instruction, So take this as an instruction. Do this. Grab your nearest and dearest close to you and, use this song as an instruction. Unless you've got a cold sore, you don't want to. Oh, yeah, like and subscribe on the YouTube and all that. Share it on the old WhatsApp and all that. Much appreciated. Yeah, here we go. Cheers.
You don't have to be beautiful to turn me on. I just need your body, baby, from dusk till dawn. You don't need experience to turn me out. You just leave it all up to me. I'll show you what it's all about. You don't have to be rich to be my girl. You don't have to be cool to rule my world. Ain't no particular sign I'm more compatible with. I just want your extra time and your kiss.
Not Another Radio Show was written, performed, and edited by Dan Gallagher, with contributions and performances from Ingrid Hellock as Barbara and Pearl Singer. Special thanks to friends of the show who also sent in their messages of love. This was a bold man in a spare room production for whoever wants to listen.